who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jaylen Brown out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Lillard in at the point. Now Kevin Durant after the missed three from Stephen Curry. KD looking around. Wembanyama sets a screen for Durant. They get it again. Outside for George. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Now Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Brown now atop the key. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Edwards. Durant finds George. From outside, off the mark. It is incredible that George is playing Brent at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Edwards, and the first shot of the night for him missing. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the break for you. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Edwards, and that one good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Curry gets the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Morant against Lillard. And here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Unloads. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Davis. Back to Lillard. Outside for Davis. Now Lillard. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
.32 seconds left to play here in the first. Morant against Lillard. For 3, Edwards. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Now here's Giannis. Guarded closely. Davis with a screen on Tatum. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with George on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Edwards. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Free throw good, Edwards. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Jordan kicks to Tatum. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Lillard against Williams. Spins. And it's Lillard missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And whoa, Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Tatum's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Home team on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Looking to end the run. And it's Lillard missing. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Grant. And it's sent back by Lillard. Brown outside. Giannis sets a screen for Brown. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
The 3 from Tatum. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's James. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. James has got his first basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last season, he was successful. 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Durant's checked in for Edwards.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
James against Tatum. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Brown outside. 3 on the clock. Over Irving. And it's Brown missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the master from the mid-range, you just assume Irving is going to drill that shot every time.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Pass to Irving. Now here's Tatum. No good from outside. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brown kicks to LeBron. Curry wide open. Off target from three-point range. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Morant looking around. He can't get that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq. In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they become addicted to the jump shooting. We have seen teams win.
That is more than enough of us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. We've got Damian Lillard, Antetokounmpo out there with Brown. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Davis in at the 5.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And so he hits both. Here's Lillard. Brown outside. Curry on the wing. Giannis outside. Back to Curry. The 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Back to George. Morant outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Morant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
It's Durant on the wing. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Anthony Davis 3rd.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Durant for 3. Drops in the tray.
And Durant, one of the purest shooters in the league.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Curry. Giannis' screen on Edwards. To the inside. There's Giannis with the slam.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Morant against Lillard. Morant passes to George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 6 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Curry against Edwards. Left side Curry. Outside for Davis. Three-pointer Lillard. It's hauled in by Edwards. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Paul George. Giannis with it, picked up by Edwards.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Giannis has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
1:02 left here in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to Davis. Takes the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant against Lillard. It's Curry outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Curry. Over Edwards. The putback. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Paul George. Irving is out there with Morant. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Martin in at the center filling out the middle.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Anthony's checked in for Caleb Martin. And both free throws good for LeBron. Morant with it. Shoots over ball. Morant with a terrific move in the bucket.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just...
The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's Morant. Driving inside. It's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Irving. Ball, the pass to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. That one goes. Count it. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Curry. Now here's Brown.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
First personal foul. Second team
That free
foul.
throw, no good.
Shooting for the away team, Jaylen Brown.
And the second free throw, good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 11. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Timeout, timeout.
That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Home team on D, 6-point lead. Here's Giannis. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from KD. And George kicks to Durant. Pass to Edwards. Durant sets a screen for Edwards. Here's Morant. Clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Morant missing. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Unloads from 13. And it's Morant missing. Morant's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. To the paint. And it's Davis with the jam.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Morant. Money!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Davis with a screen on Durant. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
Here's Morant. It falls.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shoots from the right block, and it's Morant with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
So they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.